Happy Friday, guys. Welcome back to another Food Friday food review. Today, we stopped in at Taco Bell to give a try to their Chipotle Triple Double Crunchwrap. Got Dre with me. It's like a double-double. He's back for another review. He's hungry, ready to eat. You hungry?
I am.
Ready to eat? He said he's been looking forward to this Triple Double Crunchwrap. I'm hoping that Taco Bell redeems themselves from the Double Gordita Crunch. They called it the Double Cheesy Gordita Crunch, and I'm pretty sure it was like a single story level cheap motel type cheesy gordita. It had like one level of cheese on it. I was expecting like a 2-story condo or something like that. That's not what happened.
So you couldn't call it cheesy?
I couldn't call it double cheesy anyway. It had cheese. I mean, I saw some cheese in there, but I was thinking, man, they should have just took like a whole block of government cheese and just shoved it up in that Gordita Crunch. Double cheesy. Triple Double Crunch Wrap. 2 layers of their beef. Got the tostada corn shell in between each layer, then your lettuce and your tomato, and your fat-free sour cream, and then a chipotle sauce. So I'm expecting it to have a little bit of kick and a lot of flavor. Chipotle Triple Double. Let's get a look at this thing.
Let me see this thing. It's pretty big.
Hey, it's got some weight to it. Well, let's go ahead and dive right on in and get a bite of this.
First impressions.
It says crunch wrap. You got it wrapped. I'm not getting any crunch. I mean, the corn shell's there. I guess it's probably just all the heat wrapped up in the tortilla, getting it steamed maybe, but it's not delivering much on the crunch.
I say the same thing. I just bit into it, and I was expecting the crunch, but I didn't get a crunch. I got a crunch from the lettuce a little bit, but
Well, as you get into little areas, there's crunch in different areas. I'm having another problem. Look at the layers. Triple double. That's supposed to be like a layer of beef and a layer of beef. It's layered, but ain't a whole lot of beef in between those layers.
it may be just yours because if you
Check
look,
his out.
I got some beef.
But I think maybe you got my beef.
I got some
They
beef.
go through my beef and your crunch wrap. I got a bunch of lettuce.
You do got a bunch of lettuce.
I got a triple double crunch wrap salad.
And I got a bunch of beef with hardly any lettuce on it. Yeah.
I'd rather have the lack of lettuce.
Well, I ain't complaining.
The flavor, the seasoned flavor of the beef, salty. It's got that normal seasoned beef that you come to love and expect from all Taco Bell items. I am tasting the chipotle sauce, not as much as I want. Like, hit me in the mouth with it, just like really punch me right in the face with this chipotle sauce. It's the first word in the name, so hit me with it. Let me get a good strong flavor of that chipotle. It's there. It's got cheese. It's got the cheese sauce on it. It's got the cheese blend on it, and it's layered up. So they're trying to hit on the name. I'm gonna try some of this Diablo. We were checking out this Diablo sauce. What was Dre? What was it? Had the message you had on yours?
Watch this.
Watch this. I'm going in with no regrets. Oh, I put a little more on it than I wanted to. You ready?
Whoa!
Now that's kicking. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to drink something.
That Diablo's kicking. We get one more bite with that Diablo. And it's catching me right in the back of the throat too. I wanted to get punched in the face. I didn't know I was gonna get throat punched.
But even with the spice on it, it's not overbearing where you can't taste your food no more.
One of these cinnamon twists to cool it down a little bit.
And I thought with the cinnamon twist, you usually get a little thing of icing with it.
They used to do that. I don't think they do that anymore. I don't think they give you the icing anymore. Now that I'm cooled down a little bit, it's time for a speed round. All right, guys, the Triple Double Crunch Wrap from Taco Bell. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one an 8. It's definitely better than the double cheesy Gordita Crunch. I think they delivered a lot more on their namesake. As I got down to the bottom, I realized I had actually squeezed some of my beef down toward the bottom of the whole wrap. So it had plenty of beef in it. It was just kind of, lower down toward the bottom. The beef, again, as you come to know and love the seasoned beef from Taco Bell, they had it. It was delivered. The Chipotle sauce that was on it had a good flavor. It had a little bit of heat.
Yeah.
We did try to kick it up a notch with the Diablo sauce. The lettuce, you can go a little bit less. A little bit less on the lettuce.
Yeah.
Of course, that's something you can kind of say when you get there. You're like, hey, maybe light on the lettuce. That way you get more of the flavor of the crunch wrap itself. But I think it delivered good on its namesake. It had more cheese in it than the double cheesy Gordita Crunch. It had plenty of cheese, plenty of beef. Once I found my beef, it was a little scavenger hunt. It's very filling. For $3.99, that's the retail suggested retail price. That's probably one of the higher scores that I've given a Taco Bell item. So I'm really liking this one. What's your thoughts on where would you rate it at?
I give it a strong 7. I give it a strong 7.
Okay.
Simply because of the crunch, but then again, I know with anything, if you heat it up, it's not going to stay crunchy when it's wrapped.
It did have some throughout different areas were crunch, and then then you hit some areas that weren't up to par on the crunch. So,
but as far as the taste goes, that was just the texture of it. The 7 is the texture. The taste, I would give it a 8.5. I mean, it didn't disappoint. You had your cheese. It was a big amount of food for the price. You won't be disappointed in that. Right. Overall, I would suggest it's pretty good.
So would you say if you're rating that like a 7 on the quality, and then at like an 8.5 on the flavor?
Yeah.
So probably meet it in somewhere around an 8.
Yeah.
So that's about the same same score that I gave it. 8. So Taco Bell did good on this. So that's our view of the Chipotle Triple Double Crunch Wrap from Taco Bell. So with that, we say good day.